A new kitty is certainly very adorable. This is the 6th episode of the 7th season of Minnie's Bow-Toons, or the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Party Pals Pals. And in this one, Minnie and Daisy and Cuckoo Loca are preparing for a Valentine's Day party, and Millie and Melody Mouse come over to help out. And they bring with them their new kitten. This beautiful little white kitten they've named Dancer, and she's absolutely adorable. And obviously everybody fawns all over her. But Figaro is instantly jealous of the attention that this kitten is getting. So Figaro devises a plan to try and make this kitten seem less favourable. Will he succeed? I'm not going to say what happens, of course, but I love Figaro. So Figaro being in this was something that really appealed to me. It's unusual that Figaro misbehaves quite like this, so it's a different side to the character that we don't see that often. And of course, when you think back to the classic cartoons, if Figaro was with Pluto, maybe there Figaro was a little bit more mischievous. But in terms of Minnie's Bow-Toons, Figaro is a lot more placid, a lot more well behaved. But jealousy can strike even the best of us. And I thought it was quite adorable. There were some things with the animation that didn't make sense. For example, the paw prints when they were side by side. I won't say how the paw prints got there, but there were paw prints, and often the paw prints were the same size, even though Dancer had much smaller paws. So there were things here and there that were maybe a little bit rough around the edges, and that maybe were not as tight as they could have been. Obviously, for the target audience, that's probably not going to be something they're going to care too much about. But I thought it was sweet enough. Really liked Figaro. Dancer as a character is adorable. Not a canon Disney cat, in my opinion, but certainly a very sweet character. Needless to say, a new kitty in the house is sweet, it's fun. If you have a pet and you bring in a new pet, maybe it can encourage you to think about, how the other pet might react or how they might feel. Just watching it for the, target audience, I think is quite sweet. For me as an adult, I've probably overanalyzed it too much, but I do love Figaro, so I have to say, a new kitty in the house is a pretty sweet episode.